Hello everybody, welcome to April 25 Singapore Portfolio Review, and this month has been one hell of a roller coaster of a month with the imposition of tariffs by the US Trump administration on the rest of the world, and the portfolio went through extremely wild swings reminiscent of COVID period and of course the global financial crisis. This was the portfolio as of March 25, the top 20 positions. And what happened was that during the sell-off, right after Liberation Day, I sold off a bunch of laggards like Sensong and a bunch of other stuff down here, which is too numerous to enumerate. And I repositioned myself into things that have extremely sold off, especially the banks and some of the REITs. So this was a position before, and I sold off a bunch of stuff here and reallocated into Ascot REIT, FLCT, Far East Hospitality. Clint was a big buyer for me because I think India is gonna benefit a major big time from the war between US and China, and I bought some DBS as well. So this was the new top 20 positions of the portfolio as of April 2025. So you can see the portfolio remains largely the same, but the weightages rose quite a fair bit, especially for FLCT. I have no idea why people sold it down to 80 cents or something, so I bought a whole bunch of it. I think they with the reindustrialization of Europe and the fiscal spending by the European nations, logistic assets should be still in demand. There might be some effects from tenants who were exporting to the US, but nonetheless, all these assets should be used for domestic inter-Europe demand. So I don't think it's right to sell it actually. If anything, the lowering of interest rates by the ECB should benefit this fella, if you ask me. There's some softness in the hospitality REITs because of the seasonality from tourism and stuff. But nonetheless, the sell-off was just crazy lah. So I bought some Far East Hospitality below 50 cents, and I bought some Ascot below 78 cents, I think. And also bought some Clint at 88 cents, if I'm not wrong. I think India is going to benefit big time from the war between the US and China. And the Indians have been playing a very, very smart game navigating between the two giants. And India in the future, in my opinion, is going to be one of the poles of the world. Now that we don't have a major superpower in the US anymore, and it's going to be a multipolar world. So India will be growing every single year, I think, from strength to strength, as it takes over a bunch of stuff from China. You've heard reports from Apple as well, reallocating their manufacturing processes from China to India. So this guy should be beneficiary of this whole shift from China to India, as well as the AI boom and data centers. And I think you might be seeing Clint doing a partial stake of the data center soon. New entry, of course, DBS, which was sort of massively. I bought this stuff at $37, I think. Now it's rebounded quite a fair bit, by 15% or something, so I'm quite happy about it. And I also increased my stake in Ascendant Street, which I hadn't touched actually for I think like 3 years. I think it's still quite a well balanced REIT. Nonetheless, some softness in the occupancy, but nonetheless, the sell off was quite crazy. I bought it at $2.40, I think. So it's rebounded by 10+%, which I think is decent. So the top 20 positions now occupies 75% of the portfolio, and I'm quite happy about it, giving me a decent dividend yield. My dividend income this year is gonna go through the roof, I think. This is the NAV progression. I can see that the NAV has fallen quite a fair bit from the peak last month. But this wasn't the worst though. Month-on-month basis is down 2.5%. But during the sell-off on the 3rd of April, after Liberation Day, the entire portfolio was down like 11% on that single day itself. But subsequently, with the softness and rollback of some tariffs and stuff, the portfolio has recovered quite a fair bit, but nonetheless still down from the peak last month. I do think the recovery will continue, and I think the Fed will probably cutting rates later in the half of the year. So that's going to benefit the risk quite a fair bit, I think. So this is the update for this month. Hopefully, you guys have a very, very good month as well.